Oh my God, I think you guys will like this story. It just popped up. I can't believe it. I'm just like, and yeah, I can believe it. I was just like, oh my God, it's another Tim Ballard that got busted. Oh my God. I told you these guys are terrible, but I'm trying to figure this story out. Okay, watch. Montgomery County police charge FBI agent with second-degree rape involving two women. I told you they're terrible on the phone. The guys are such jerks. Women lured to tattoo studio under pretense of modeling opportunities. This is an FBI agent, you guys. So I'm sitting here like, oh, he's a tattoo artist and he's doing this? You know what? It must not take anything to become an FBI agent. Okay, so this is in Montgomery County. Okay, so they charge an FBI agent with second-degree rape involving two women. Eduardo Valdivia, 40, of Gaithersburg, opened a tattoo shop on Washington. Washington. What is that? Boulevard, and used Instagram. He used Instagram to promote it and a modeling agency. He has to, you guys, he has to do the modeling agency, like the Tim Ballard, like we have to act it out, because we're looking for human trafficking. Investigators accuse Valdivia of luring women to the tattoo studio under the pretense of modeling opportunities. According to the documents obtained by 11 News, Valdivia communicated with the victims who believed they were communicating with a woman. I had this not too long ago, you guys. I was literally talking to someone for like a couple years, I guess. I don't know why I thought it was a woman up until they joined my Instagram and were talking in private, and all of a sudden it was a dude. But then I just was like, oh, maybe it's me. Why did I think it was a woman? But then they have another account elsewhere with a woman's name. And I was like, oh my God, I just got like duped. So they were kind of a stalker too, kind of. But I had no issue with them for a while, but then things got a little weird here. But yes, we've identified two victims as of this moment. One of the victims was offered a free tattoo in exchange to model the artwork. You know what? I might have done. If somebody offered to do me a free tattoo and they were going to take some photos with it, yeah. But what type of photos? Where are you doing this tattoo? He probably is like, let me do it on your butt. And then he's like doing this like half naked picture of you. Okay, through an Instagram account. I told you, Instagram is a pile of you know what. They're the ones that just threw out this legal thing, like you can't do a class action on it. Maybe they knew about this. I'm reading it like, I don't know. Like, you just don't know what they're talking about, like why they're doing this. So I was like, yeah. So now they're like, oh, you can't do a class action, ladies, on us. And I'm like, this is bullshit. Anyway, through the Instagram account and private messages, police accuse him of inviting them under false pretenses to model their tattoo artwork. And FBI was totally fine with this other celebrity pile of crap camp, all of them who've been in the open talking about how they try to rape people and all this stuff, with women sitting there covering up for them, where they literally let them do this. Get a kid. Let them get a kid. That's false pretenses. There's a whole lot to that. Subduction, everything. Okay, the victims told police they signed written contracts, did photo shoots, and had oil massages that ended with Valdivia sexually assaulting them. Oh, okay, so he's like actually like the guy that we worked with on Veronica's Closet, the one that just got busted in the past couple of years. That dude, Eric Weinberg. Okay, so he's actually like him, the photographer, the producer guy. So the woman said they didn't report the sexual assaults immediately because Valdivia threatened them with legal action if they did not honor their contracts. What the hell? That would actually, you know what? The way that I feel today, I don't give a shit what they are. If they're FBI, anything, I don't give a shit. I see them all the same. They're just men. But I would tell you, like, if you got me probably before investigations, I would have been really intimidated by this. If I knew he was like with FBI and this should be happening, yes. There was a lot of people in government around me at that time, and I was kind of like, I feel like you just don't know what's going to go on here. So we want the community to know, no matter if you sign a contract, that does not allow you for you to be sexually assaulted. Exactly. And that's even for videos or anything, even if they're adult or not. Okay. So, you have to agree and consent no matter what this thing is to do stuff like that. There is some like kind of areas where this could probably be abused. Like I don't know. I don't want to get totally into that, but I had situations too, like where it's just like stupid stuff, right? You agree that you're going to do this, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, someone just brings somebody else up in here, okay, to just bullshit. And I was like, you didn't know your rights then, and plus they had already paid me, and so then I was like, if I make a thing about it, they're gonna want it back. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, I already paid my bills. Yeah, so I'm thinking somebody's gonna start coming after me. There's a lot. But what would you sign to get sexually assaulted for a tattoo? It's an FBI agent though. What is he doing? Authorities, it sounds like a gangbanger, right? Watch. Authorities said Valdivia also used the names Lalo Brown and El Boogie. Authorities said Valdivia leased space in February for a business called DC Fine Line Tattoos on the second floor of Gaithersburg office building. It was near a hotel where police said one of the victims said she was raped again under the claim she had to honor her modeling contract. He's the one who actually gave the tattoo, but these incidents occurred in the late hours of the day as well as on weekends. To our knowledge, our victims did not know of his employment status as an FBI agent, nor knew his true identity. I told you I had to look at some of these people because I don't know. There was some shady with some of these guys around me, and some of their actions I don't know. I had to check everybody at one point before I went and reported everything. And I was like, I don't know. And once I started checking people, you guys, they were all cops and big government. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was like trying to figure this out. I go, am I just a magnet for it? Or is it that it's just all a government's a bunch of Tim Ballards? And no, they're just all Tim Ballards. Because when I called, they were being such jerks. The guys, and even the women need their head checked. There's a lot of women that need their head checked. Mostly these addict ones. They need their heads checked. Like, what the hell is that? You have no idea the garbage I've been dealing with. So I was like, it makes you like, because they retaliate. We know how men retaliate. And so then you're talking to these people and they're being ultra shitty. And then they're going to sit there and start going up on your crap. And you see what happened here. I told you, after I went through this whole process, I started seeing the lawsuits happening on FBI and their agents. And I was like, oh my God, no wonder they didn't do shit. Because they're all the perpetrators. They are. And I go, who's watching over these guys? Yeah, so, I'm just saying, but this one's really out there because usually it's kind of like the FBI guy will go rogue and then he'll start like using his job as to do like fake money crimes and stuff, but they're like, they'll show their ID and they'll go, I'm an FBI agent and we're going to try to get some money from y'all because otherwise we're going to take you in. Like they'll use their job as a thing like that. But in this case, it's like he's a tattoo artist and he sounds like a gangbanger. I don't know. Lab El Boogie. I mean, what is this? I told you government's a joke, dude. You don't even want to figure this out because I'm sitting here going, maybe we should be worried. We're not really protected here and we're being protected by a bunch of idiots. Yes, and it makes you feel you don't have that feeling of safety anymore. Like you kind of assume like they're on top of things. Yeah, raping. Oh, like they're just, it's crazy. The FBI Washington field office sent a statement, sister station to Washington, D.C., saying, the FBI takes allegations of criminal violations and misconduct very seriously. No, you don't. I was like, no, you don't. We are aware of the matter involving the recent arrest of an FBI employee and are fully cooperating with the Montgomery Police This is funny. This is in reverse. This is like, I don't know what the hell here. Because this is ongoing investigation. The FBI cannot comment further. Yeah, they're going to slam the phone down on y'all. Okay, regarding the employment of Eduardo Valdivia, he is currently suspended pending the conclusion of the Montgomery County Police Department investigation. Wait, now they're being totally submissive to them? This is weird. During a news conference held Tuesday, police said they're concerned about the possibility that there could be additional victims. Oh, you don't think? Anyone with information is asked to call Montgomery County Police at 240-773-5400. Y'all be repping America with your human trafficking. Basically, what's he doing here? He's luring women in for a job and then forcing them into sex slavery. That's this, right? I told you, all these men, their dream was to have a human trafficking ring. It totally is. And women are assisting them and helping them out. Like, what the hell? Don't tell me that you don't know that this guy's this much of a jerk, just even being around him. You like jerks. If this is the best guy you ever met, we're in trouble. He's 40 years old, so he wouldn't be part of our stuff out here. But, oh, God. Yeah, that's a millennial, right? Yeah, I told you. Gen X is bad, dude. Millennials just right behind us. Oh, man. What does it take to get hired over there? Be a pile of shit sociopath? They're like, yep, you're perfect. Join the FBI. Are you a man? Do you fit that masculine fucking trait thing? Oh, perfect. That's you. Oh, he's a human trafficker. Yeah. I was like, yeah, like basically. I told you, and it's really hard. You're not going to be able to fix the military, and you're not going to be able to fix the police departments because of this mentality that they all have. And they're all a bunch of you-know-what. And I've been having these problems with these people. Why didn't they go get Diddy early on, right? See, there's a lot to that. That's why I said, you guys got all this information from all these people. I was saying it wasn't just the cops. And I go, in this case, it's kind of weird because usually it's kind of in the reversal. Like, the cops are being terrible, and then they have to come in and take them down. And here it's just like, they're like, we're assisting. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys. Do you think this guy looks like an FBI agent, or like he looks like he's part of the Mexican mafia? Honestly, he looks like a mafia. You know what? I'm looking at it, I'm like, no way in hell. I would have honestly thought, like, if I saw this guy in an alley, okay, just walking down the street, I would think that, oh, he just got out of prison. I was like, maybe that's why FBI got him. They're like, you're perfect. We can use you for stings. Okay, you go get some girls. You go get some girls and then, pretend that you hate your wife and go through this whole thing and touch all the women so you could come off like real. So, like, the perpetrators out here will believe that you two are together, okay? So, play it out. Oh, totally. This is crazy. They're crazy. Don't trust your government. They're insane. We're gonna go bust this. This guy got caught doing some bullshit like this. You know what they're gonna do? The FBI. They're gonna go, okay, so instead of prosecuting him, we're gonna turn him into a narc. And we're gonna send him back out there to go catch all the other rapists. Okay? Wink, wink. That's what they did. They literally did that in the 90s in this ring of stuff. Yeah, and they didn't even call to ring. They didn't even care, and they were not even supposed to be with other women up in here. And they're just like, yeah, we're gonna send him out there to do, I don't know, try to give them intel. I was like, oh yeah, that'll go well. We need some serious transparency up in here, government. What is this high standard to get a job up in there? You need to let us know. Be an asshole? Yeah.